no gold is not enough.
Hi guys, welcome to the video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you my hybrid build. But before I get into it, I just want to say thank you to everyone who watched my last video. It's looking like it's going to hit 1,000 views. I was only expecting 20, so that's a lot. I've picked up a few subscribers as well, which is also nice. If you do like the video, please like and subscribe it, and in the comments could you let me know what build you want to see next. I have a sniper build and I have a dark zone build, so if you can just let me know at the bottom and I'll release that one next. But for now, let's get into the video and get out of this rain. So for my specialization, I'm using the tacticians. It gives me an extra skill tier 1, which is really important. So if I'm at skill tier 2, it's going to put me to skill tier 3. It also gives you the laser pointer attachment, so when you put this on your gun, anything you point at will get pulsed, which is very important for this build, and it's a must. And you also get the 10% skill damage, which is also very important. You want to get much skill damage as you can. You got to squeeze it out of wherever you can as well on this. So for my weapon, I'm using the tactical MK16. You don't have to use this weapon, you can use whatever you're comfortable with, as long as you got the instinct on it. So whenever you shoot an enemy, you're going to gain 15% skill damage. Whenever your skills hurt an enemy, you're also going to get 15% weapon damage. When both of them are active, they're going to double, so you're going to get 30% skill damage and you get 30% weapon damage, which is really strong on this build because it was reliant on weapon damage and skill damage. So for my attachments, I got crit chance on my scope, crit chance on my muzzle, and then I got extended rounds. But this is the must, you must have the laser pointer on your weapon. If not all weapons can equip it, but you need to make sure the weapon you're using does equip it, because without it the build doesn't work. This is really important for the whole build. So for my secondary weapon, I'm using a mechanical animal. I mean, you could use any weapon here really, whatever you prefer. I've got this weapon, it's just for super situational situations. So basically, if I kill someone, I get an extra skill tier and it stacks up to 3 times. So that would put me onto skill tier 6 because I'm already at 3. But you could use something else. I don't really use the weapon often, it's mainly situational. If I'm in a mission and I'm stuck somewhere, I can just kill a few ads and I can stay in cover and let my skills just destroy everything. So you can change it though, it doesn't matter. You could put sweet dreams on or anything like that. You want to be using the gun with the instinct more than anything else, because that's where all your damage is going to come from. So for my mask, I'm using Negotiation's Dilemma. It's my preferred way to get your crit chance, crit damage up, because I like the 15% and the 20% it gives you. Also, I've got weapon damage and then crit damage and crit damage on it. So for my chest, I'm using Hana Yu. It gives me an extra 10% skill haste. I've also got a skill tier on it, so that puts me to skill tier 2. I got crit damage on it. I got weapon handling, which I wish I had crit chance for, but unfortunately I haven't got that. I got crit damage again, and then spotter. Spotter is so important for this build. It amplifies your weapon and skill damage by 15%, so it doesn't increase it by 15%. It takes into account all your skills and stuff like that. When all of that's procced, it then multiplies that by 15%. It's really strong, especially when you got your instinct going and the backpack, which I'll show you in a minute. It just makes it unbelievable. So for my holster, I've got Grupo. It gives me 15% crit damage, plus I got weapon damage, I got crit damage and crit chance. It works really well with the 3-piece Negotiations. It gets that crit damage really high. So for my backpack, I've got the Hana Yu Force Multiplier backpack. So now I've got 2 pieces, I get 10% skill damage. I've also got a skill tier rolled on there, so now I'm at skill tier 3. I've got skill damage rolled on, crit chance and crit damage. But this is where it gets silly now. I've got perfect combined arms, so if you put that with the in sync, I'm doing 60% extra skill damage, plus with the spotter, that's going to amplify that, plus everything else that I've got going at the same time. So it's a really good backpack. For my gloves, I've got Negotiations Dilemma. Just to get it up to the 3, obviously I need 3 pieces. I've got weapon damage and I got crit damage on the gloves, nice and easy. So for my knees, I've got Negotiations with weapon damage and crit damage on it. So on my pistol, I got in sync just in case I need to use my pistol, but very rarely do you use your pistol. So for my skills, I'm using the Striker Drone. It's at skill tier 3, as you can see there. Obviously if I use my other gun, I would go up to skill tier 6, but I think skill tier 3 is plenty, to be fair. I'm also using the assault turret as well. Again, that's at skill tier 3. The damage isn't great on it, but once you get in all the buffs, it soon gets up there and does plenty of damage. So this is my stats. If I didn't have that weapon handling on my chest and I had crit chance, the chance would have been a nice number. It's not too bad, but like I say, this is roughly a new build. I've not mid-maxed it yet, but once I get everything the way I really want it, it's going to really be nice. But you can see how it's going to work. So I'm going to show you how my secondary weapon works. I was going to show you the whole build in here, but it seems to be not working right. It's a bit buggy, like the skills weren't resetting and my damage keeps disappearing and there's loads of weird stuff happening, so I've not been able to do the usual and show you in the firing range. But I will show you how this takes you up to skill tier 3, which is easy enough to show you. So you see on there it says that I'm at skill tier 3, so if I go to my menu now, I should be on skill tier 6. There you go, see, so now I'm at 6. You'll see it drop down once the buff runs out. There you go. So now I'm going to jump into a mission because obviously it's not working in here for me for some reason, and I'll see you all in a minute. So here we are at Lincoln Memorial. I'm going to test out the build, see if you like the way it works. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Yeah.